Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel. Once there was a princess who had not yet found her princessdom. Her name was Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel. You may curtsy. Patricia's mother said she could not stay up till midnight. To the dungeon with you. Her father forbade her from having cake before dinner. I like cake. Her baby brother acted fussy when he should have been acting like her personal servant. Wah. Patricia's dog was not a great white stallion. He was just a dog. Arf. Patricia was certain that a one-level, three-bedroom, moatless cottage was no place for royalty. That night, Patricia wore her frilliest dress, frilly, and took out one book after another, and settled on one, Where the Wild Things Are. And she thought this: if a silly boy with no social graces could be made a king with no effort at all, then imagine how easy it would be for me to find my princessdom. She immediately packed her cardboard crown. Big crown burger. Her collection of Wedgwood china, and her two favorite jelly beans, Edith Wharton and Louisa May Alcott. She said goodbye to her fish. Her fish understood her. I am a princess, you know. I know. I know. She got in her airplane and flew and flew and flew. Far away. Finally, Patricia von Pleasantsquirrel arrived in the land of the hippos. Please bring me to the top hippo, she said. The flashiest hippo stepped forward. His name was Elvis. May I be your princess? I don't see why not, said Elvis. Sweet. The hippos had a big party to celebrate Patricia being named their princess. But who is this? At the party, Patricia met Cynthia. Cynthia was the former princess. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking my job as princess, said Cynthia. No problemo, said Patricia. The hippos placed an enormous crown on Patricia's head. It was not made of cardboard. They fed Patricia cake before dinner, and more cake for dinner, and even more cake for dessert. Keep it coming. Lick. They danced all night past midnight and in and out of the next day. Get down, get down. Patricia was given a great white stallion. Whee! Quite exhilarating. She rode him for 3 straight days. On the 4th day, Patricia was handed a list of her princessly duties. Never take off the crown, make speeches, cook dinner, wave often, give Elvis a bath, take out the garbage, read everyone a bedtime story, get up at 5 in the morning and crow like a rooster, and tuck everyone in. For what felt like weeks, Patricia never took off the crown, waved often, made speeches, gave Elvis a bath, took out the garbage, cooked dinner, read everyone a bedtime story, tucked them all in, and got up at 5 every morning to crow like a rooster. Doodle-doodle-doo! But the crown was getting very heavy indeed. One day, Patricia took the crown off. Gasp, 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 gasp. You broke the rule. You took off the crown. Now you must go, shouted the hippos. But no, now. Patricia was stunned, but there was nothing she could do. Sniff. Before she left, she said goodbye to Cynthia. Cynthia understood her. You know, I never really wanted to be a princess. I know. Patricia flew. And flew and flew. When Patricia arrived home, her mother didn't permit her to stay up until midnight. Her father did not allow her to have cake before dinner. She was not waited on by her little brother, and her little dog was just a dog. A wonderful, beautiful, incredible dog. That night, she put on a big old t-shirt that her parents had bought for her. She hadn't worn it for a long time. Our little princess. Patricia took out one book after another and finally settled on one. The Giving Tree. She read it to the fish. After a long discussion, they decided they had no idea what it was really about. And they went to bed happier than two princesses ever could be. And that's the author.